So I'm nervous to go live, as I always am nervous to go live. But I hate trying to make videos and then it takes me like 300 weeks, it feels like. So I'm just going live to talk about Kelly Price and her recent I'm gonna assume it was a live video that she did in people's thoughts about that. Well, I'm coming here to talk more about my thoughts about that. But yes, so I was looking up what I feel happened as far as what Kelly was getting off her chest. And the first thing I looked up was retaliatory speech. Um, and then I looked up retaliatory words. Okay, so the definition for retaliatory words is retaliatory words refer to words intended to inflict harm, punishment, or achieve revenge in response to a perceived wrong, acting as a form of verbal retaliation or counterattack. So, um, I guess the backstory is Kelly had a performance and it was videoed, and um, people in the comments were talking about her outfit, and yeah, she went to the people's pages and she responded to what she saw about those people. So what I got from Kelly's live was, which she didn't say it, but just from outside looking in, it was a lot of body shaming. They were body shaming her. So the people that she was responding to were body shaming her about how she looked, how her clothes fit her, all those things. So I'm trying to get this glare away. Oh, it's gonna be a thing. Whatever. I just, well, okay. I told you guys I'm nervous. I'm nervous about being live. But yeah, is this has to be live. This is not private, right? Okay. So people were body shaming her, and what I gathered is because they were body shaming her, she went to their page and she was just calling out um the people being DEI hires, and how they were very educated women, but then they still felt the need to come to her page or to comment about her looks. And yeah, it's wild. Um, the thing that's so wild is I'm gonna assume that there was something on these people's pages that hinted that maybe they were laid off from their jobs. And that's why she was like, oh, I would still have a job and you won't. But then more further in the video, which not at all, I suggest everyone go to Kelly's page and actually look at the video. You can't comment because she limited the comment. Don't harass Kelly Price. Don't harass anyone. But I read on Threads, someone said that she wasn't wrong with what she was saying, because what she was basically saying was Kelly as a black woman, I as a black woman, other black women, she was saying that like she gets this hateful speech, this criticism from other black women, and how it hurts her basically. And not only black women, black men too. She said black men and black women. And it hurts her because she like just tries her best to give good performances, and instead of people focusing on her performance, they're focusing on how she looks. And that shouldn't be, that's my timer. That shouldn't be people's concern. They should be more concerned about how she performs. So I want to talk about the body shaming. Cuddy Price has probably been body shamed since she's become a public figure, being a singer. Even behind the scenes, not being in the spotlight, she's probably being body shamed. Um, she just expressed a lot of frustration, and I think people are like, well, we understand that. We don't really care that you were body shamed and people made you feel away. We cared about you called out people being DI, which is not correct, and that you were shaming people for like, well, in reverse, retaliatory speech as a counterattack. She was shaming people about, her having a job, being booked and busy, and not having that. Um, it's just interesting because when I came on YouTube, I saw a video and this person was just going in with calling her Fat Kelly Price and all this stuff. And I was like, you see, this is the thing. Like, this is the main reason why she responded to those people. Like, she literally said in her live that she was responding to the people. She went to their pages and saw who these people are. She said these were educated people, very successful. She called them queens, all these things, like she was really frustrated. And it's sad because I feel like because who Kelly represents, she's been a larger black woman for most of her public career. People don't care about that. Like, they're like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, excuse me, shut the hell up. You talked about black women being DI, not having jobs, losing their jobs. You think you're better than them. No one's really caring about the fact that she's responding to people, once again, fat shaming her. And yeah, while I too do not agree with targeting anyone's lack of, I don't agree with targeting someone's misfortune. But also, I feel like when you talk about people and they have a right to respond, right? How they want, right? That's what people say. People have the right to respond how they want. But this specific issue has been ongoing for most, like I said, Kelly's public career. People have been talking about her weight, talking about her looks. So I can understand her being frustrated and her saying, hey, you can talk about me, but I'm going to talk about you right back. I wish he didn't say DI. I wish he didn't go there, but it's like she fell away. They went low. She went lower. And then also, before I forget, I want to talk about elitism, because everybody that she said came and was talking about her, she was like, they're professionals, they have their degrees. She was like, your degree isn't, Kelly's religious as hell. Like, she's really religious. Your degree isn't going to get you any favor, but her gifts are going to like stand the test of time. She didn't say that exactly, but it's very interesting to me because people are, they're not gonna care. They're not gonna, well, people will care, but the more focus is gonna be on the fact that she mentioned DEI, that she's seemingly shaming black women for losing their jobs because of DEI being X'd out. And there's a whole lot with that I'm not gonna go into about DEI and all that stuff. But it's just like the fat phobia is so wild. So when the fat black woman speaks, people be mad. And it's like, baby, I'm not even trying to be shady, but I was just listening to her like, oh wow, they was really mad about her like not, and she said in her video, like, she was like, Queen, if I see another sister and she's like not really looking a certain way, I'm gonna tap her on the shoulder and say, let me help you. Let me help you. And I was like, yes. So maybe somebody out there, they're gonna get Kelly a stylist, hook her up with a nice fit, because she's lost like a considerable amount of weight. And I'm like, I have my feelings about people losing weight as far as like our bigger woman representations. It's like we're losing them. I love them. I love however you are. I love you how you are in your body. Embrace your body. But she's lost a considerable amount of weight. And I'm like, yeah, like maybe she doesn't know how to dress for her body type now. But people just went in the comments. But it just gagged me because it's like, I don't know if people watched the video, but she literally went to people's profiles. You see, that's what I'm saying. Watch who you're talking about. Because just because one's a celebrity or a public figure, like they will go to your profile. Like when I block people, I go to their profile. I will go to your profile and I will like see who you are. So yeah. And that's the thing, like people act as if she just was like DI black woman. No. She said it specifically because she went to these people's profiles, saw who they were, saw their education levels, whatever they had plastered on their social media. She saw it, and then she was like, oh, you lost your job? Oh, that's so sad. I'm gonna have my job while your body shaming me and saying I can't dress. You're supposed to be here for my singing. I don't know. It's just wild. I don't like all this like fighting amongst people who could really like be together and just grow. And let me address the chat. Hello to anyone who's watching. If you left, if you're still here. It's really nerve-wracking going live. I'm going to try to go live a lot more. I just wanted to make this video before I actually tuned into some of these other YouTube videos and people responding to what Kelly said, because I know there is going to be more fat phobia and there is going to be more they're not going to be considering why she went on her rant. They're going to bypass that and just go straight to, oh, she's attacking black women in this. And it's like, no, she's responding with retaliatory words. Somebody went low, she went lower. Because if you watch her video, Kelly Price's video, that's what I'm talking about. She literally, you can hear her voice, like she maybe didn't want to make the video. Like thinking in her head, like regretting, because she was like, you know how people, when they're mad and they say stuff, but then they're like, but we could be together and we could be coming together, and it's like, why we gotta be fighting? We shouldn't be fighting. We should be working together. It was kind of like that. And then it's like so sad because it's like Kelly Price has said some things over the years that people are like, they're off her. Even when I heard or when I saw she was a topic, I was like, what's going on here? What did Kelly say now? But then watching the video, it's like, it's a lot of hurt there. And I just want to say before I get off, please be mindful when you're talking about people, when you're commenting. They can't reply back to you. They can literally go on your page, make a whole video about you, like, and if you don't care, cool, do you. But like she said, if you don't like how she looks, if you don't like how she sounds, you can unfollow her. You can do that too. You don't have to be there. I just find it wild because when I first saw that video, when the person kept calling her fat Kelly Price and fat this and that, all that stuff, it's like you would have thought she just went on a random tirade about black women in DEI, and it was nothing of the sort. So yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. This social media is wild. And look at me. I did 15 minutes of live. And I kind of stayed on topic. I was going to write something out, but I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. So this is cute. Okay. Now, oh, I turned the camera off. I'm going to come back and hopefully do more lives. I just want to get my little thoughts out here before I tune into other people's. I'm hot. Before I tune into other people's, because everyone has an opinion, right? If you have a page, you have an opinion, share your opinion on the topics that you like. Yeah, I'm out.